The true Republican position on abortion is that it should be outlawed with no exceptions. It's just the logical moral conclusion, of course, if you believe a fetus is a person, as the most important voices in the Republican Party and conservative movement say they do. Now, some Republicans have been open about that position. For instance, Georgia Senate candidate Herschel Walker, as recently as August.
So I said, I believe in life. I believe in life. I said, and everyone wanted to have an exception. I said, not in my book. I said, I'm sorry. I feel bad for anyone that's a victim of any kind of crime. I do. I feel like that is terrible. That's horrible. But we deal with that as it comes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 10-year-old girl, that you've been raped. You got to just deal with it. Of course, Walker is alleged to have paid for an abortion personally and urged another. He denies that. Now, claims he didn't do that and he never opposed exceptions. That has become, though, the Republican fallback, the exceptions, their get-out-of-jail-free card, you could say. The way they are now trying to wriggle out of their highly unpopular position that they want to ban all abortions with no exception is by claiming, no, they favor exceptions, like when the life of the mother is at stake. Listen to how Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina put it after he introduced a national federal abortion ban.
Here's what I would tell the Republican Party. Be not afraid. Stand up for the baby all over the country. I'm confident the American people would accept a national ban on abortion at 15 weeks with exceptions for the life of the mother, rape and incest.
Well, post-Roe, we already live in America of exceptions for, quote, life of the mother, and it's horrifying. Missouri resident Melissa Farmer was nearly 18 weeks pregnant, 18 weeks, when she was told her baby was not viable and her health was at risk. But there was nothing her doctors could do.
I thought I was going to die. I really thought I was going to die. They told me that my water had broke fully, completely, that there was no amniotic fluid left, that she wasn't going to survive, that there was no chance for her.
But Missouri's heartbeat law prohibits medical doctors from performing an abortion if the fetus has a heartbeat, even if it's life-threatening to the mother. Melissa and her partner drove to a clinic in Illinois that did the abortion.
I said, well, it feels like the law is trying to kill me. It feels like the state of Missouri is trying to kill me without options, and the doctors want to help, and you're not able to help.
In Texas, 35-year-old Amanda Zarowski faced a similar situation. Again, 18 weeks of pregnancy. She was pregnant. She was diagnosed with an incompetent cervix and told a miscarriage was inevitable, but all she could do was wait.
Being told that you're going to lose your baby and you just have to live with it for several days and there's nothing we can do, I was left, wanting either to get so sick that my life is at risk or that my baby's heart stopped beating so that it could be over.
And Amanda Zarowski did get very sick. 3 days later, she had sepsis, and only then could doctors fight to save Amanda's life. A high-risk obstetrician in Tennessee recently told the Wall Street Journal about a patient she had in her second trimester with rising blood pressure, who she believed could be facing a serious health emergency. Her unborn baby had been diagnosed with genetic abnormalities that meant the child wasn't expected to survive. The doctor said she thought the patient needed an abortion. She wasn't confident the woman's condition was dire enough to meet the legal standard imposed by the total abortion ban in Tennessee and feared that being charged with a crime could upend her life for years. And so she decided to send the woman on a roughly 6-hour ambulance ride to end her pregnancy in North Carolina, where she arrived with dangerously high blood pressure and signs of kidney failure. So these exceptions to abortion bans Republican politicians invoke to show how humane and compassionate they are just slogans trying to cover up this horrific reality which exists now. What an abortion ban with an exception for the life of the mother really means is that when you are sitting in a hospital on the worst day of your life, being told by a doctor that the baby you are planning to bring into this world will not make it and that your life is at risk, you and your doctors will have to sit around and wait with that. And there will be nothing they can do as you get sicker and sicker until you are on death's actual door. And only then, with the laws of Lindsey Graham and Herschel Walker and Ron Johnson and Greg Abbott and the Republican Party, allow doctors to step in and provide the life-saving care you need. And that is the world, the reality they want to bring about for the entire country.